after right there, and that's what you're getting. For us to get optimal yield, that's what we're after. And what's very unique about the way we farm is that in your country, you're going in with 7-inch spacing, a grain drill.
Yep.
You see, we're planting 2 rows on an 80-inch bed.
Yep.
And so what we like to see that plant do is fan, like this. And what will happen is, at the end of the day, we'll have full canopy. Even though we've got, you know, this is on about a 24, 25-inch spacing. So is what you've got.
You're not using a planter, though, are you?
We're using an air planter.
But it's not a disc planter, so
no.
all it's doing is just opening it up and just dropping it down in
It's
there.
a disc. It has a disc opener in the front of it.
But it doesn't have a plate like a corn planter.
Yes, it does. It's an air planter.
So it's dropping seeds on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Instead of like a green drill.
No. This is actually spacing it. It's an air planter. And I use what they call a large edible bean plate is what I use with that planter.
Oh, wow.
I've been using that forever. And that works very well for these garbanzo beans.
You know, guys have talked about that to try to control the population, but I don't know if anybody's actually done any work to see how that all pan out.
I love those planters. I used to use plate planters, but I love this type of planter.
This is called planting. At home we call it seeding. Because
Correct.
We're broadcasting.
Correct.
Yeah, and you guys go a little heavier rate than we do. We ended up with about 82, 83 pounds per acre. But what we're shooting for is a population. I want 5 to 6.
What's the spread between the
25 inches.
25 inches.
Yeah, 24 to 25 inches.
And when you want to germinate this seed, how much water are you putting down?
3 inches.
And how long does that take you to penetrate the outside mass of this ground?
We'll start to see within 24 hours the water almost getting out to the drill. But what I try to do is push it beyond the drill is what we're trying to do. We plant about 1.5 inches to 2 inches deep typically. And on my real sandy soils, I'll go down 2 inches or 2.5 inches.
Could you push any salt out or anything?
Oh yeah, we definitely push salt out. It's very critical. Like the ranch that you were on down there is a salty dog.
Okay.
And so the one field that I had a little trouble with was up there on Devil's Hole. My irrigator only irrigated for 70 hours. All the other stuff was irrigated for 100.
Okay.
So over there, you've got to really drive the salt.
Are you seeing with Foliar blend? Are you seeing a reduction in salinity? The microbes?
I won't say that. You know what I mean? I think it definitely helps with our root development. It helps with our germination. It helps with our root system as far as the size of the root system. We definitely have more root hairs, a larger root system. That's really what we're getting from the product. Plus, it definitely helps me with some of my disease issues. Now, it's not a cure-all. I still get diseases. Like in these beans, I have a disease called charcoal rot, which you were familiar with last year.
Sir.
It turns the roots as black as your coat right here. And so we have to go in with Quadris, and we'll put Quadris through the drip, and it'll knock that stuff out. And we use between 1 and 2 applications per season. And the reason we get the charcoal rot in the beans is because I have it in the melons. It's a big problem. If you went to California and talked to the strawberry growers that are trying to get off the methylbromide, you know what their #1 fungal pathogen is right now? Macrophamina. It's killing them, and they don't know what to do. It's just absolutely killing them right now. Macrophamina. We learned how to deal with that one 15 years ago. You know what I mean? And all we do is use the Quadris, and it works fantastic. Oxystrobilin. It's a very good product for that. So that's our biggest disease problem in the beans. And other than that, we don't really have it. We don't have the foliar problems like the Cercospora. What's the disease? Ascochyta leaf blight. We don't have that because we don't have any rain out here. You know, from here on out, we may not get another rain until this summer.
Scotty, I think things look good. Let's go to the next one.